Hi guys, welcome to Rationality, Reason, and Reality. I'm Supernova. Today I'm going over the second part of my four-part series on God's justice, specifically how God doesn't punish in the correct way, in the way that we know will actually fix people's behavior. In the last part we looked at how he acted like as if he were punishing Job by killing all of his servants and his children. People were completely innocent and didn't deserve any punishment, nor did Job, yet he acted in a way that seemed like punishment. All of Job's friends believed that this was God punishing, even though Job didn't see it that way. But it looked like punishment because it was trouble visited upon Job, even though he didn't deserve it. So that arbitrariness makes it less effective when God actually chooses to punish, because it sends mixed messages. When he could punish you for something that you either did or didn't do, then who knows what you should do in response to those acts that look like punishment. In this video, we're going to explore things that are actually punishments but misdirected to have the same effect. It doesn't actually fix anybody's behavior, because the people who are getting punished are the people who didn't misbehave in the first place. Like Job's children, there are plenty of places in the Bible where God specifically states that he will punish children for the acts of the father. For instance, within what is colloquially known as the Ten Commandments in Exodus 20, there's an interruption there early on, so that God can tell the Israelites that he likes to visit iniquity upon the children of people who hate him to the third and fourth generation, that is, great-grandchildren, and iniquity being punishment. He will punish grandchildren and great-grandchildren, and of course children, for the acts of what their parents did. Things that they're absolutely not guilty of, and obviously they can't change. They can't fix that. They can't do anything in response to those punishments. It's just vengeance, I guess. And it doesn't just say it in the Ten Commandments. It's just the easiest place to find it. It says it again in Exodus 34, Numbers 14, and Deuteronomy 5. It says this exact same thing, that God is a jealous God, and he will visit the iniquity of fathers upon the children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren to the third and fourth generation. There's absolutely no point to this. When God visits wrath upon the whole earth in the form of the flood for Noah, there had to have been some children, one would suspect, that got killed. They were totally innocent. And there's nothing that they could have done in order to prevent that, because they weren't guilty in the first place. Same thing in Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, unless we suspect there were no children, in which case, why bother killing a city that's just going to die out on its own? But if it had children, they were punished for something that they didn't do. Obviously, they weren't violent or having gay sex or any of the possible reasons given in that section of the Bible. We have the city of Jericho that's destroyed completely. Even all the livestock, obviously innocent livestock, murdered just because they happened to be in that city where others, I guess, did evil, or they just happened to be in a place that God had given to the Israelites. But people getting punished specifically for things that they didn't do, that just people around them did. There are countless examples of this in the Bible. For instance, Ham sees Noah's nakedness, and Noah curses Ham's son Canaan, who absolutely did nothing, and all Canaan's descendants. We have the people aboard the ship with Jonah, who are about to be killed before they threw Jonah overboard for something that they didn't do, just because they had a guilty man on their ship. I'm not even going to go over these examples. There are just way too many cases where people are just collateral damage. They just happen to be around somebody who's getting punished. It's so haphazard and arbitrary. There's nothing that any of these people getting punished could do to appease God's wrath, because they didn't cause it in the first place. And especially when we go as far as, in all of these examples, killing the person who is the focus of the punishment, there's absolutely nothing, even if they were guilty, there's nothing they can do to fix it, which I'm going to further investigate in the next video, part 3 of this 4-part series. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, subscribe so you can get the next parts. Feel free to like it and share it and all that. And obviously, I welcome your comments too. So I hope you'll catch me in the next video coming tomorrow. Peace.